Check out this sweet butterlip. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today I decided to explore a new section of Mission Bay and fish a spot I've never tried before. Ventura Cove Park under the West Mission Bay Bridge. I came out this morning with one goal in mind, to target predator or fish that might be using the bridge structure as an ambush point. After 2 hours of grinding with artificials, I decided to switch up and spend the final 90 minutes bait fishing a hot zone. Before we get started, I want to mention something that stuck with me today. I couldn't help but notice the homeless population in the area. Unfortunately, I wasn't prepared to help this time. Next time I come back, I hope to bring a few things to share to do my small part and help. As always, thank you all so much for watching and supporting the channel. Please like, share, and sub. Alright, let's get into some fishing. Let's get into some live action. Good morning, welcome back to We Got Some Live Action. Today we're exploring a new stretch of Mission Bay and fishing the West Mission Bay Bridge at Ventura Cove Park. The plan for this morning is to target predator fish that might be hanging around the bridge waiting for bait fish. We'll start off throwing lures and covering water, seeing if we can hook up. If that doesn't get the job done, we might switch things up and soak some bait to improve our chances. No matter what happens, it's a beautiful day to be fishing. As always, thank you for coming along and being part of the adventure. Your support means a lot. Alright, let's get into some fishing. Let's see what we can get ourselves into this day. I'm gonna start the day by tossing a bucktail jig tipped to a squid, see if I could hook up on a bass or maybe even a halibut. I cast it towards the middle of the bridge so I could retrieve it along the bridge pilings. A beautiful view always makes the coffee taste that much better. I toss my jig directly under the bridge hoping for action but come up empty. Mission Bay was developed into the nation's largest aquatic park from a 4,000-acre marshland in the 1940s, 50s, and into the 60s. While I'm lure fishing with my main rod, I'm bait fishing with my second rod to test around searching for the bite. After having no luck with the bucktail jig, I switch up to the Lucky Craft Flash Minnow 110 in the anchovy color. Not long after, I switch up to a drop shot with a 5-inch kaolin grub. The bite was tough to find this morning. 4 kayakers worked the water right alongside me under the bridge and came up empty too. The only fish I saw caught was way down on the opposite end of the bridge, where a boat and kayaker were fishing. Just when I was starting to think the fish had taken the morning off, my bait rod belt exploded into the loudest jingle I'd heard all day. I hurried over to the rod, excited to finally be hooked into something. On the way in, the fish gets hung up, forcing me to carefully make my way down the rocks for a better angle and a chance to free it. To my surprise, it turned out to be a big, healthy butterlip black perch. My first thought was to fill the bucket with water and keep it alive to release it later if I couldn't find any more keepers. Check it out, guys. First catch of the day is a big, healthy butterlip black perch. Once I found the first bite, I immediately target the zone with some more shrimp. I'm getting bites on the other rod. I may have a fish on. Let me put this one down. Set the hook on my second catch of the day. Let's see what it is. Oh, nice. It's an opalite. I haven't caught one of these guys in a couple months. Check it out. It's a tiny chunky boy. Let's get him back in the water. Alright, my spirits are feeling better catching two fish on back-to-back casts. Let's try to catch another one. There's the bites again. Come on, baby, take it. Got him. Set the hook. Let's get him in. Oh, it's a tiny calico. This little bass hit it hard. See you later, buddy. Thanks for the live action. The only bait getting any action this morning was shrimp, so I quickly doubled up on it. I'm going back. That's the only spot I've gotten any bites all day. Still not giving up on the drop shot. I continue casting it a few more times. I'm finally giving in. I'm putting away the lure so I could fish 2 bait rods. We know it's working, so let's get some shrimp out there quickly. Come on, baby, let's break the skunk for the Hawaiian Custom. Check it out, guys, another opalai, a little guy. These guys are known to be vegetarians, but once in a while they do go for shrimp. Thanks for the visitation, buddy. See you next time once you're bigger. I'm gonna cast this rod where I'm catching fish with the fears. Alright, I may be on. It doesn't feel heavy. Alright, first catch of the day for the Hawaiian Custom, the baby barred sand bass. Tell me if I'm wrong, guys, but to me the barred sand bass is the hardest fighting species. Out of the barred sand bass, the spotty or the calico, I've had epic fights with the sand bass. Getting bites already. That didn't take long. Let's see if I can set the hook. Oh yeah, I got him. Feels like another opalai. It's good to see the opalais are thriving here. I haven't caught one of these guys in a couple months. cast it right back into that feeding zone. Let's see what else I can catch. I'm starting to get bites again right in that same area. Let's see if I could hook it. Oh yeah, I may have another one. Oh nice, a double up. Check it out guys, it's a calico and a little opal eye. Release number 1 and release number 2. The fish are getting slick, so I gotta tie the stretchy string on until they come back for that 3rd and 4th bite. Alright, let's get back in that zone, see if I could hook into something bigger. When you're fishing 2 rods, sometimes the other rod gets in your swing zone, so you're forced to backhand it once in a while. Alright, another opal eye. These guys are part of the nibbler family, the sea chub family. These guys always put up a good fight, no matter the size. Let's get them off the hook safely and back in the water. Chunky little fish. See you later, bud. I might have something small on the line. It's like I found a good little feeding zone. It's another little calico. We're not hooking into the big fish we set out to catch this morning, but we're still getting plenty of live action. What a beautiful species these guys are. This is a nice chunky healthy little boy. Get back in the water, bud. My day's coming to an end here pretty soon. Let's try to catch one more. It's another calico. I believe this is my third calico. Okay guys, last cast of the day. Let's make it a good one. Oh yeah, got him. Feels like another opal is fighting feisty. Alright, that's a good way to end the day with another catch. I believe I caught 5 or 6 of these guys today. Look at that beautiful olive green color. Till next time, buddy. This was the only keeper of the day. He died in the bucket, so he's coming home. I want to thank all of you for tuning in, and we got some live action. Thank you for the continued support. We'll see where adventure takes us next. That's going to end today's fishing adventure at Mission Bay. What started as a mission to target predator fish around the bridge structure turned into a lesson of paying attention to what the fish were telling me. After spending a couple hours throwing lures with no success, I noticed a pattern, so I focused on that feeding zone about 12 to 15 feet off the edge. By the end of the session, I landed a total of 12 fish, proving that sometimes a small change can make the difference between a skunk or not. As for the bait, the fish made their preference pretty clear. Shrimp was the only bait consistently getting bites here. When the fish make the rules, all we can do is listen. Beyond the fishing, this spot was an absolute gem. The views of San Diego from Ventura Cove are stunning, with both kayakers and paddle boarders passing through. Mission Bay truly is San Diego's playground, and you can feel that energy everywhere you look. Thank you all for joining me on this adventure. Your support means the world. Till next time, as always, peace, love, and blessings to everyone.